Alright my friend, it's still July 1st, 2026, and now I tell you a story of a picture I made back in 2014, which I got punished for in Kfor from my commander. And because these officers in Kfor back then, they were jealous about me. Why? Fit, six-pack, horny, ladyboys in Thailand, hot chicks in Kosovo, in Pristina. I'm not saying I had sex with locals in Pristina. I'm not saying that. But you know, it was 2014 and I was horny. So I got punished for this picture you see in the thumbnail, and the picture I will show you right now. So it basically looked like this. No cap, cold steel Espada XL. Check it out. This was the picture I posted on Facebook because I love the Espada XL from cold steel. When you scroll into this picture, you can see at the back a white paper which says Kanzleimaterial, which means office material, which you can get from me. You had a sheet of paper, you say one time Hasselpapier, one time paper for copy. This was a sheet of paper in this side of the picture, and on the other side of the picture only a white paper which you cannot read. It's some personal material from myself, from the Kfor, from the insurance. Nothing serious or military security concerning, was just a sheet of paper where you write how much toilet paper you need. Usually my commander, the Leiter Stabsarbeit, he was back then an Oberstleutnant from Carinthia, and he was on vacation. So a smaller Oberleutnant, he was like a fat guy, size like this, fat, jealous. Why he was jealous? Because I said, you know, look at me. And then, I mean, I don't have a picture of him, of course, but he was jealous 100%. He was also a Spriti, a Alki. He found this picture by himself or by the CI or by the Abwehr, I don't know. They tried to punish me all the time, and now they found something else, a picture, a Joe X with a freaking Espada in his hand. I mean, in the military I'm allowed to carry this blade, which sometimes I carried, and for this blade I had to go to the rapport, I had to go to the Hauptacht, you know, to this kind of bullshit. 2014 was this. In Camp Film City, in the party camp, in the Prostibulo camp. It was in Pristina. You know what they say in Austria? All the officers, back in the day, they had to have a minimum height, you know, like 160. And all these officers who are 140, yeah, so they are like this size, so they have the perfect size, if you know what I mean. They have problems. They are jealous about guys like me, sports guys, you know, I told you already. So maybe this was the reason, so I had to go to him. Rapport. He prepared everything already, and he said, I posted this on Facebook, and in this picture you can see some military stuff which I would have need clearance to post, because it's not allowed to post this kind of papers concerning military security in an office and make a picture and post it online on Facebook. I was thinking, ich glaube, die stehen bald. I was thinking I'm tripping, but actually I was not tripping. This was just a normal day in the mental institution, Camp Film City. So, okay, I said to him, this is just normal papers. You can order a toilet paper and you can do this and that and blah blah blah. But he said, no, it's not allowed and I have to be punished. And yeah, okay, I said, do what you want. I wait for the Leiter Stabsarbeit and then I talk with him. So he gave me the paper. I didn't sign it because he made so many mistakes in this paper, so I had to come back again, and I said to him, no, I'm not signing this crap. They wanted to charge me with 150 euro, which is done minus on my salary. I said, no, I'm not paying this. I wait for the Leiter Stabsarbeit. And okay, and the Leiter Stabsarbeit came back. And I forgot, when I came inside this office of this small fat Oberleutnant, I came inside, I said, yes sir, ich melde mich, Stabsachmeister, whatever I was, meldet sich zum Rapport. Yeah, meldet sich zum Rapport, and then he said to me, no, you have to do it again because I approached him the wrong way. So I have to leave the door and come back inside the door because I was speaking. You know, when you salute and then you speak. And I was speaking, Sir, Stabsmeister Wittlag meldet sich. I was speaking during my salute, which is of course not correct, but who cares, right? So he sent at me, you know, I'm a high-ranked OR, you know, warrant officer, high-ranked, and he sent me back out of the door that I have to come back and make this und ich musste die Meldung noch einmal machen. I have to do the approach to the officer again. As I said, a small, fat, maybe alcoholic Oberleutnant. So they need some verification for this kind of stuff because nobody takes them serious anyway. Because small, fat, you know, probably alcoholic. So nobody takes this guy serious. So he have to abuse his powers everywhere else he can, and the mistake from Leiter Stabsat was to give this guy this position, this replacement position in the first place, because this guy we know is not capable of anything, and this guy got the power to be Leiter Stabsarbeit for, I don't know, 10 days, and then he was abusing his power against me. He was abusing his power like I was abusing this Espada XL. Check the video at the Joe X channel, my main channel. Leiter Stabsarbeit came back. I had to come to his office, and I was thinking this Leiter Stabsarbeit will clear it and say, okay, Roman, you get a warning, a written warning where you have to pay nothing and it's gone. But no, he said, sign here and everything is finished, because you can see the military security blah 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 in the back, and I was wrong to posting this picture, and sign this 150 euro and then it's over. And I said, okay. Back then I said, okay, fuck it. I signed it, and I had to pay 150, so I had the next month minus 150 euro at my salary, which of course do not affect me too much, but for 150 euro I could buy a cold steel Espada large back then. So they ripped me off a Espada large, and I did not forget this. I did not forget anything this army abused me for. I saved everything, every paper and everything. I saved. Okay, so I signed it and I said, okay, I go, bye, ciao. So this is what I meant. Also the officers who I think they liked me, they served with me, also fucked me in the ass. They also fucked me over. Also the guys who liked me. Same thing with the commander of the Austrian. I was with him in a mission, and he also kind of, you know, put it in my a-hole. But it's okay, he is in right, the Leiter Stabsarbeit was in right, they were all in right, but this picture had nothing to do with military security. So you can scroll into this picture and you see nothing. Even if it was military security, you can see nothing. But this is how it went. I was bullied in this army since they know I have the Joe X channel, and they wanted to delete me since back then, and they tried everything, every single piece to delete me from the army, and finally they made it. But okay, but now it's my turn, because payback is a fucking bitch. And you know what they say about officers who are too small, you know, who have the right size for you know what? Because they cannot reach the beer glasses. The beer glasses are usually up there, you know. And when they are just high like this, they cannot reach it because they are too small. They cannot reach the beer glass, the beer. They cannot reach the beer. So this is why maybe they are like this. The small officers are always the most dangerous ones. Not all. I'm not talking about all the officers, but the small ones who drink a lot, I met. So all officers who are not really high, like some women officers I know, it's okay. It's okay. I'm just talking about the Spriti, Alki, who are abusing their power in missions, which I met some. And because I'm shitting so much on officers, actually 2 female officers I know, I'm not saying their names because then they're in the shitter with me. So I met one in Kosovo for a few months, and the other one, she was former, I'm not saying, she knows who I am. She was doing some education recently, they were awesome. They are good, they are cool, they are nice. But I'm not telling you too much, because when the bad people now, I mean, they want also payback, the Abwehr wants payback, so I'm not telling their names. But we have some good female officers as well who are also short. Not the biggest, they're also short, but I'm not talking about these women. They are awesome. I'm talking about, you know who. You know who. To whom it may concern. I have also some friends who are officers, who are Oberleutnant, Hauptmann, but they know that I'm not talking about them. They know that I love them, because I like lady boy. So they know it. They know it. But I cannot tell their names. I cannot tell in this video their names, because then they got fucked with a Espada in the asshole as well. You know, I'm not dangerous. I'm not a dangerous man. I can be a dangerous man because I have a lot of knives, but I just have this knife because I wanted to show you the picture. This is the picture with the Espada XL from Cold Steel. And don't think everything I said I cannot prove. I can prove everything what happened during the report. I can prove it. That's all I'm saying. Check out this blade. I'm 100% sure that the CI guys saw this picture. Oh, I got ratted out by maybe the Würstelsepp. The Würstelsepp maybe ratted me out as well. Who knows? Or someone else. Because there's so many snitches. I mean, I'm a snitch now as well. I know, but back then I wasn't. Maybe I got snitched out, but whatever. Now you know it. Now you know this story too. And I have many more stories to tell. Alright, my friends. That's it now. Enjoy your day. Enjoy your life. Don't get stabbed. Don't get robbed. Check the Joe Explorer. I have the survival skills in the military. So the first one is do not die. The second is do not panic. And the third one, survival instinct in the military, is if you have a problem, don't come to me, because I'm done with all this crap. All right, my friends. Bye.